Today we're going to be doing top 10 steals. So the NBA 2K League draft just happened this past weekend. Obviously, there was a lot of people's dreams that came true. A lot of people's dreams didn't come true, but it's not over yet. But there's definitely some huge draft steals this year in the NBA 2K League. So today's video, we're going to be doing top 10 steals in the NBA 2K League for Season 5. Okay. Let's cut that intro. All right. So, Joe, I know you've had a moment. I know you've had a moment to sit here and think about some people that are some draft steals, okay? I need to ask you, who's the first player you think of that is a draft steal? Like, just the person that first comes to mind. Again, like I said, I like to refer to it as, like, players that were selected higher, I think are less of a steal compared to players that were selected later. So, like, Zay is usually the first person that would come to my mind. Is there anybody else you think? Witness? Oh, those two. I think that Zay is a less of a steal just because he was still selected high. So I'm gonna move.
I'm giving names, and then we can adjust order.
Yep. So Witness is definitely yeah, I agree with Witness on that one. I definitely think Witness is one of them.
Chaos.
Chaos at 20 is that? Yeah, that's actually a pretty good steal. What about Stick?
Stick is 17 is a steal.
Yeah. Headsy necessarily isn't a steal because he wasn't.
They traded up for him.
Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, granted, they traded up for Witness, but Headsy,
yeah,
but that's completely a steal.
It's not a complete steal. Like, I understand where they're coming from, but it's definitely like it's arguable. You know what I mean? Like, I know where they're coming from. Let's see. Let's check the second round. Oh, Ant season.
Be Rich.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In chat, if you have, Putty is definitely a steal at 40. But chat, if you have any Rain. Yeah, I mean, no, we're not gonna give Rain any love whatsoever.
Yeah, he sucks. Yo, fuck that guy. He sucks.
What? He's not even that, like, bro, I don't know if you guys heard, like, Rain is actually about 5'5". He's not tall at all. He's not a big motherfucker at all. He's a little motherfucker.
Little motherfucking Rain.
Yeah. Who likes that guy?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think Putback is definitely one of them. Wait, what the hell? Where did I just put? Oh. Why can't I see it? What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. But what's some other steals while I'm fixing this?
So we have Putback. You have Ant Season. You have Rain. You have Be Rich. That's 4. Let's see who was. We said Witness, that was 5. We said
Burn?
Yeah, 6. Maddie, maybe? We said Stick as well.
Let me just set. Sorry, guys, I'm adding the draft back on here. I don't know what happened to the file. Give me a second. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. Anyway, let's see. Fakey. Oh, Fakey was definitely at one of the last picks.
Yeah, Fakey was. If Fakey performs well, 100% a steal.
Yeah, EG was pretty late. Okay. So let's start putting these in order. I think we pretty much have enough people. Bag Motion might have been one of them, maybe.
I think Bag steal.
Yeah. I'm gonna start putting in order. So we're gonna start at 10 and work our way. We're gonna work our way. Okay. So with number 10, I think it's gonna be definitely Zay. Because again, he still went high, but him to go at 6 is absolutely insane. That's a huge drop. I think that's a huge deal for a number one prospect. Um, so I'll definitely say Zay is one of the first people that comes to mind when we look at a guy who's a major steal. Um, the next one, I think Witness is still higher. I think next
Let's
should
put all of the. You have all of the names. Let's just put all 10 of the names on there, and then we'll rearrange it.
okay.
Even if you
Stick,
put the names on the side.
yeah. Witness, Witness, Chaos. Um, all right, hang on. Let me see. Ant hang on. I'm just gonna put Ant season right here. I don't know if he'll be number one, but Ant season. Rain was a steal. Rain. I think Be Rich is definitely a steal. I still can't believe someone didn't take Be Rich. I get it, man. I get it. Like he didn't play a lot of retail. I think he was just trying to go back to his team. So, but put back. Put back is definitely a big steal. Let me see. I feel like Bag is a steal, but he's kind of like also like I feel like he's with where the lock should go. Putback is definitely a major steal. I'm gonna probably end up putting him higher because he was a guy literally projected in the first round. EG went pretty late, so that's like not like Bag is definitely a steal, but he's just not like I don't know. Like a lot of the locks, like I feel like they were supposed like someone was supposed to fall at lock. So EG 400. I guess Fakey is like my last one. So I'll put. Okay. So I think that's all we need for steals. So Ant season, Fakey, Be Rich, Putback, EG, Rain, Chaos, Witness, Stick, Zay. I think that. Yeah, I have Ant. I'll write I'll write what pick they got taken at on the bottom of them too, just to make it better. So then you can know what pick they got selected. But for those who, what do you call it? What was I gonna say? Oh, so who do you think is like the lead on this list right now is like the least of a steal? Again, I know that like you have to kind of know what pick they went, so I'll be entering them on here as I can. So Fakey was third round.
Personally, Champ, I feel like Bag is more of a steal than EG, but I completely understand.
EG went in the third round as a shooting guard. Versus Bag, who went in the second round as a lock.
How many locks have you taken compared to shooting guards?
Yeah, that's true. I guess you're right. I guess.
I just look at it like Bag was hooping with Liquid. Like
yeah. You're right. You're right. Because also EG got it, and again, the way like everyone got in different ways. Doesn't really matter how you got in the pool, but like, you know, Bag was definitely a much higher rated person than a lot of people. So I don't disagree with that at all. So okay, so we have all our people here. Like I said, I'll write their picks below them just so.
Do we want to just put one per team?
Is there multiple on here from the same teams?
Witness and Putback. Yeah, Witness and Putback.
I mean, they both got to be on here. Like you can't the fact that like Witness like all the shooting like you got to think about how many shooting guards went in front of Witness, a guy who was like arguably one of the better shooting guards in the draft. I mean, I'll look at it right now. I mean, we had guys like Trey Dollars was projected for a chance to go over him. So Trey, who had Bucket, or Bucket's technically playing PG, but the fact that he went to 18, like I don't even think any of us projected Witness to move past that Bucks pick. Again, there was always a chance, but it was like a low chance, and the fact that a team traded up to go get Witness. You know what I mean?
That's the thing, bro.
Like
because
because
if
he was
he
dropping.
doesn't get, if he keeps dropping, where does he go?
I think honestly, well, I don't know. Oh, the
Do you
Jazz.
think the Jazz maybe?
The Jazz probably wouldn't have traded that pick. They probably would have just stayed, and whatever. Do you feel Salem should have been undrafted? I think that he did some things that definitely put him in that position, but at the same time, like, there's only so many spots in the league, man. Like, it's like there's a lot of people that went undrafted. Like I was looking at my snubs list that I was working on, and he's definitely like one of those people that he was borderline. There's definitely teams that considered him, but it's one of those guys that I hope he tries to go for the league. I hope he plays in 3v3. Like, it's not like it's the end all be all for Seldom, but. And there's, like I said, there's always call-ups every year. You never know. Never know when your number will be called. So I wouldn't stop playing if I was him. But yeah, I mean, again, a team traded off to get Witness because he was dropping. He still went relatively high, but he was definitely look at the people that he should have gone to, like, in the picks that he should have gone to. He was projected at one point getting selected at 9. And then he dropped all the way to 18. Like, I don't know. I think that, and Putback is a steal too, just because Putback was literally a rejected first. He was a number 1 lock number 1 power forward in some eyes, and he dropped all the way. Like, I understand, trying to keep one per team, but those are both steals. We can't.
Pre-patch, yes. Post-patch, with the retained people, I would say top 3.
Either way, top 3, and he drops that far.
Maybe even 4.
Even if he's top 4.
I agree. I think put back at, where he was drafted, 100%. 100% a steal. Who was the biggest steal of the draft? That is...
It's ant season. It's ant season. You can't... It's, in my opinion, Ant is literally, he was a guy that was projected to be a lottery pick and went from being a lottery pick all the way to, 34. So he went to pick 34. And I mean, it's just 43. Yeah. No, he's definitely Ant is definitely I don't know, man. I maybe I'm wrong on that. What do you think, Joe? Did you hear what I said, Joe?
Nah, bro. Sorry, I completely checked out.
Oh, it's okay. No, I was asking, is Ant the biggest steal?
Honestly, bro, I know people might not want to hear it, but I think so.
He was a lottery pick. You know what I mean? He was a guy. He dropped obviously due to his own circumstances, but he's still a steal.
I agree, dude.
Obviously, it's understandable why he dropped, but he still is we can't not say he's not a steal. He's good at the game. And some people like to say he's not good at the game. Come on, let's not.
Bro, the man hasn't even learned how to dribble yet. This game, and he's still cooking people.
Yeah, that's scary. I can't believe. Like I said,
Sammy, he came out and he did it his upside. It's the craziest part. I think we have to. Yeah, he barely played the game. He still hooped. He still did his thing. I think, Bag, you're right. Stick falling to 17 is major, and that's just because of all of the guards that went. But I think just the highest upside is Ant for sure. I think Rain to 32 is crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't know if I can say. I don't think Fakey is the number 2. I think
no,
Fakey
he's not. He's not. I don't actually have him there. I'm gonna change that. I
think. Cause stick to 17. What
pick did Rain go to? What's that pick? It's
32 to the Magic.
22 plus. Okay, that's 32.
No, 32.
Yeah. Sorry, I know. I'm just trying to. I was doing the math because the way they did it on this graphic. It says first pick in the second round. No, I'm definitely moving Fakey. I'm just trying to figure out. I feel like Putback has to go switch places with Fakey. Because, but B-Rich is still... I feel like it has to go B-Rich second. B-Rich literally dropped to the end of the second round.
Yeah, I think B Rich, 2-time champ.
Literally a guy who won the championship twice dropped. Yeah, I'm putting B Rich number 2. And then put back number 3, I think, is a good spot for him. Um, let's see. Fakey. What pick did Putback go?
Putback went 40, I believe.
So 22. Oh wait, 21. Wait, Putback 22 plus 18 is 30, 40. He went pick 40.
Sammy, you're 100% right. Like, Fakey was the second best center projected behind Rain and went 51st. And he was arguably the best center this pre-draft. So, you're right. We do have to give Fakey respect. I completely forgot about that. I just, again, that fit, it worries me.
Yeah, I think that I think I would switch Putback and Fakey. I wouldn't. I wouldn't switch. I wouldn't switch. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I wouldn't switch it any other way though. Second round, because Fakey did go like literally. It's crazy that you could hoop all pre-draft and still go that late. You know what I mean? That's wild.
Bro, you can hoop all pre-draft and not get drafted.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just shows, man. Everything counts, bro. Everything matters. Every little bit, every way you react on social media, everything, like, bro, it all plays into a factor now. Like, it used to, like, people, like, a lot of people used to get away with a lot of shit in the league. Like, I don't think you guys realize, like, a lot of players used to get away with just being, like a prima donna or getting it their way, and I don't think you can get away with that anymore. I really don't. I think, like, I think if you start acting up, you can be out of this league in a heartbeat, in my opinion. Like, it's not the same. It's not what it used to be. Like, I know a lot. Like, again, there's a lot of things over the years that have happened, and I'm just, again, you would be like, wow, I can't believe that guy, you know what I mean, stayed that long. But again, like I said, a lot has changed, which is good. It's good. Yeah, B Rich at pick 43. It's actually insane. Right, bag motion. Bag motion went at 37. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think all these guys are definitely there's a lot of guys that fell in some weird places. Like, I was like, oh wow, he went here. But hey, you know what's interesting, Joe? Most of the people that we talked about all pre-draft basically got selected. Like, there was a couple shockers, but most of the people that we conversated and, analyzed basically got taken.
Analyzed?
Analyzed.
Did you just make up a whole fucking word?
Analyzed, I said.
Is that like the next conversate?
Yeah. Analyzed.
It's like, what?
Listen, I'll make up whatever words I want, okay?
You're right, man. Look. If you're not on a tier list, you're not getting drafted, right?
It's that simple, bro. If you're not on my list, you're not getting... I've tweeted that out before, man. It's true.
No, that is 100% false, chat. Do not believe that.
Listen, you have a much lower chance, you know what I mean? Unless you have a good friend in the league, you're not getting picked. Alright, what pick did Stick go? 17, right? Yep. Alright. Is there anybody that I need to readjust? Like, anybody that's, like, needs to be higher? Lower?
Honestly, I think it's pretty solid.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I think maybe we could swap Rain and bag motion.
You think Rain's a bigger steal than bag motion?
I think you get arguably the best center.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
30th pick.
That's true.
That's the 10th pick in the second round.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with that. It's a good argument. Good argument. Yeah. I think that's a good list, though. I think this is good.
I think even Fakey might be interchangeable with B Rich potentially.
just
But
because he got selected so late. But B. Rich is a champion. Like, we're talking about a guy who literally won 2 titles. You know what I mean? Going pick 43, back to his own team.
you're right. You're right.
Like,
Definitely go for that.
like
At the end of the day, it's subjective. I think
Yeah.
it should be in no particular order. It should be 10, but I
Mhm.
think it works.
Yep.
I'm consent with it.
Yeah, no. I think that it's a pretty good list. I like to make my graphics look all nice and pretty, guys. So I like to add pictures. But again, I think that looking at this list, I mean, I don't think there's anyone missing really. I mean, obviously, guys like Return of DJ are pretty good. You know, one of the DJs.
You should probably make a, like a box behind that.
But behind their picture.
Yeah, but you could do that in post.
Yeah, I'll do that in post. That's fine.
You want to get to the other one, or do you like save as? How do you do this?
Oh yeah, I save as. So I'd save as here because I'll just finish editing that one off stream. Save as. So ESPN top 10 steals. Okay, let me just run down it real quick, and then we'll do maybe one more top 10, and then we'll finish it up. Okay, so our top 10, well, mostly my top 10 steals, but Joe obviously helped as well. I don't ever want to say Joe did something because then it's like, oh, Joe, what the fuck?
You cut out, bro. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say our top 10, but at the same time, sometimes when I say our, it's not a good idea to bring you in.
You keep cutting out. Your shit sucks.
Listen, fuck you.
Man, Mike, bro.
It's not my fault. Your mic
all
sucks.
this money off content. All these people subbed up to you.
I'm broke. I'm broke. Anyway, so here is my top 10 steals. Anstey's at number 1. Be Rich. Fakey at 3. Putback at 4. Rain at 5. And Bag Motion at 37. Bag Motion at 6. Chaos at 7. Witness at 8. Stick at 9. Zay at 10. I think that this is a pretty good order of things. I definitely think the one that shocked me the most was obviously Anstey's, and that's why he's number 1. But I think that all these players are all going to be pretty good in the league this year. I'm interested to see which player on this steals list do you think is going to have the craziest season this year, Joe?
Oh, that's difficult, man.
Gotta hit you with the questions, man. I mean, listen, I know you get them on VFW Live all the time, man.
You keep cutting out, champ. At least on our.
Ooh, pick me.
All right, yeah, I'll go with the big motherfucker. Out here. I mean, I guess he's a small guy. He's the baby until he shows himself in the league. But I think Rain has a really good chance. I mean, shoot, he's dealing with a brand new backcourt. Somebody's gonna have to get boards. I mean, May might steal some from him, but I mean that's a good one. Honestly, it's such a toss up. I can't really give one.
Well, I think it's gonna be. I think the one that's gonna perform the best the craziest is gonna be Witness. Obviously, Anseason will do his thing. But I think Witness is going to be a big part of that team for the Hawks. He's going to be getting the ball a lot more than we think. I think he's going to be a big part of the success. And I think the Hawks are just going to be a fierce team in that Eastern Conference. So I think Witness is going to be the one who's going to perform. He's going to have probably one of the craziest seasons. I think the steal that could possibly have the worst season is probably going to be Fakey. Just because I think Fakey's, a good player, but I think that, based on his history in the league, he didn't perform well last year, and I don't know.
Due to circumstance, not.
Okay, let me finish though, but
Okay.
I think that no, it's not even circumstance. He's improved his game a lot. He has changed his game a lot. It's not all circumstance. He definitely got better at the game. So I think that for him though, with the Cavs situation. I think that they're in a tough conference. He's in a tough place to where I think he's going to face a lot of adversity with that team. it's going to be a tough situation for him because if that team's not good, it's going to be like he's not. It's not like he might be one of the people that get the blame, and because I don't think Brett at Randoms is going to get like any like they're not going to be the ones to get the finger pointed at them. I think it'd be most likely going to be him or Bash that get the blame when it comes to things that go if it goes wrong. But I understand what everyone's saying circumstance, but I'm just saying like I think that he's in a tough conference with a lot of good centers, and he's like in a tough situation because the Cavs, they're going to compete, but it's just like I don't know.
But at the same time, champ, you got to look at it this way: people respect Bash's game. And really, if Jaden really turns a corner and shows that he's, who we think he is, then teams. Those defenses are going to sell out high. That center or whoever the back end pick and roll defender is going to have to step up crazy, which in a sense is going to allow for Fakey to get position better and do what he does best. Fakey is one of the best rebounders in the league. That is, if you think about his best strength, it's probably that. So he has a nose for the ball. He's going to be able to get there. And because you have to step up high on Bash, he's going to be able to get position easier to get those boards. I think Fakey is going to be great. Again, we talked about, and I saw Stammy kind of saying a little bit earlier, like, yeah, they have chemistry, but that's not my worry. It's just one of these, like, between Oreo and Fakey, one of those motherfuckers need to hit consistently from the corner. That's really it. So, like, again, we'll see, but I think Fakey can be really good, and I think he can actually be looked at, and he's one of my favorites for most improved player of the year this year.
Oh, I think that he's definitely going to be one of those people that is easily going to be one of those guys in that category. Again, it's just that conference, like for me, it's hard because that conference is so tough. I think if Fakey was in the East, it'd be a different story, but he's in a conference full of some juggernauts. So it's like, I don't know, man. I just think that for Fakey, it's really important that obviously he performs, but I also think that he needs to not overextend himself on things and trying to do too much. He kind of just needs to focus on doing his job, playing his responsibility and not trying to prove that he's improved. I think it's just more about just focusing on the task at hand. So I think that he'll be fine. But again, I'm just picking one player on here that I think could be have a bad year. It's him, or I mean, maybe it's Putback. I don't know, but there's maybe I'm picking on the front court too much. But all these other guys I think are in some very good situations. I mean. I think Bag, the only thing is Bag, he's stepping into a pretty big role. He has he has to fill in a role that's going to require him to basically be a big part of the defense, a part that was basically a hole in their defense last year. I know, yes, team defense, rotate, whatever, blah, 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 but there was definitely, an issue there at lock last year. So hopefully he can improve upon what they had in the past, and he can play a big role for them. But Joe, this is the top 10 steals. I appreciate your opinions on this. I'm just going to do the outro of my steals video, and then we'll, move on to another top 10. But
What do you think, my guy? Get all that content.
All right. Well, guys, we've done the top 10 steals now. There's a lot of people, obviously, every year there's steals. Some players don't pan out. Some players, overexceed that we didn't expect. But in my opinion, the steals list is very subjective. It's very, obviously my opinion. Every year, I think that, these guys that get drafted late, maybe I just had them too high and I overrated them, and that's why they dropped late. But anyway, I appreciate everybody on YouTube. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Alrighty. Let's get down to business.
This man Champ made like 5 YouTube videos in one stream.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. So, what's next? What other top 10 could we do, Joe? I mean, I could do snubs, but snubs are not easy to do.
Somebody, I think it was Keena who said it yesterday in, I think, Famous' stream. I think there are more than, I'm messing up his words verbatim, but pretty much what he was saying is that there's more pro-ready prospects than there are spots.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would agree with that.